Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dino, and today we'll be talking about treble and bass clef names. So we have names for lines and names for spaces. Now, very important thing before we start playing is I'm going to attach the cheat sheet down below, so make sure to check. Okay, let's start. So treble and bass clef are having 5 lines each and 4 spaces. Now, each finger is 1 line. Between fingers are our spaces. So we have 5 lines and 4 spaces. It works for both hands, for treble and bass. I mentioned that we are having 5 lines in treble and 4 spaces, the same as in left hand. And this is the easiest way to memorize. I usually spend like 5 minutes with my students until they memorize names, and then we can start playing some song. So 5 lines in treble clef, and we name them as every good bird does fly. Or maybe you heard names as every good boy does fine. Either way, first letter of each word, it's actually the name of your note. Remember this, you're always counting lines and spaces from the bottom up, never from top down. So always the bottom line, and then you're just climbing up. So every good bird does fly. And spaces are just face. How we spell face? F-A-C-E. This is the easiest way. When you see the note, you don't know the name, you count if that's line or space, you remember these names, and bam, you know the name. Now, this is the one, I would say, the easiest way to learn names, or you can just do it by using your keyboard. I'm going to show you that as well. So I said that first line, name for the first line is E. Remember when we learned how to find names? Let's try to review that. So find 3 black keys, middle one, slide to A and do A, B, C, D, E, G, B, D, F. Those are our lines. You can learn this way as well. That's fine, as long as it works for you. Spaces, we said we spell face. Let's find again F. F, skip, A, skip, C, skip, E. And you have F-A-C-E, name for our spaces in treble clef. Should we repeat again? So lines are every good bird does fly, or E, G, B, D, F. Spaces, face, F, A, C, and E. Good. Now that we know names for treble clef, let's see what's happening in bass. Bass clef, like I said before, has 5 lines, 4 spaces. Lines are slightly different. We don't start on E, we start on G. And these are names for left hand for bass clef. Grizzly, bears, don't fly, airplanes. You maybe heard something else like good boys do fine always, or there's plenty more other names, but either way, first letter of each word will give you the name of the note that we need. Spaces in left hand are all cows eat grass. Okay, and that's pretty much the most common one. Now let me show you on the piano how you can do it different way. So we said first line name is G. Remember, always count line and spaces from the bottom to your top. So we have grizzly, bears, don't fly, airplanes. The first one is G. Skip, there's a B. Skip, there's D. Skip, there's F. Skip, there's A. And we have names G, B, D, Again, these are lines names for left hand or for bass clef. Spaces are all cows eat grass, so we need A, we need C, we need E, and we need G. And that's it. So now we have lines and spaces for bass clef. Let's do just one more time. So grizzly, G, bears, B, don't, D, fly, F, airplanes, A, and we have lines G, B, D, F, A. Spaces are all A, cows, C, eat, E, grass, G, A, C, E, G. Now, one more thing that I almost forgot to mention, treble clef is named G clef as well. The reason why is because when we start writing treble clef, we start from the second line. And we already know that on the second line, it's our G, because lines for treble clef are every good bird does fly. So G is second line, and the reason why treble is named G, because we are starting writing from the second line. Bass clef is named F key or F clef. Same like we have for treble, bass or F, because we will start writing it on the fourth line. So grizzly bears don't fly. F is your fourth line, and that's the line where you will start writing your bass clef. Okay, now that we know lines for treble and bass clef, let's learn just one more thing today, and those are beats. So we have whole note, that is 4 beats. But do you know what beat is? I'm going to show you the easiest way. So press any key on the piano and hold it for 4. So we will be counting to 4, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, whole note is split in 2. So what if we have one whole and we cut, what we get? We get 2 halves, right? Each half will be 2 beats. Again, what we're doing, we press any key and we count 1, 2. And now if we cut this either half, we will get 2 more of each. So we will end up with 4 quarters, 4 quarter notes. And each quarter note is 1 beat. So just 1. That's it. It's very simple. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.